welcome to today's yoga practice. My name's Sarah and I'll be your yoga teacher for today. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Molly. Hopefully she won't disturb the practice today. So today's practice is going to be all about building, off she goes, building on our strength, increasing our mobility, working on flexibility. I'll have lots of moments of flow and breath. So I really want you to channel in on your breath and focus on the inhale and exhale with my cues. And yeah, I hope today you'll go through a journey of feeling energized to then feeling nice and relaxed by the end. And as always, I always request that if you'd like to send me some feedback for what you like to see or any more you'd like me to add into these yoga videos, I'd greatly appreciate that because we're always learning and trying to be the best yoga teacher that we can offer to help our yoga students. So greatly appreciate any feedback and thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, let's make a start. So coming to the back of our mat to begin our practice today, opening our knees wide, pointing outwards to the corners of our mat, we're going to start this practice in child's pose. So reaching forwards, lowering the chest down through to the floor. Practice your head on the mat. Practice rocking your head from side to side and just massaging out any tension this morning. Taking a moment here to focus on our breath. Inhale and exhale. Walking our hands to the left side, trying to reach forwards, really try to feel the stretch in the right side body. See if you can really wriggle that right hand as far forward as possible. Try stay seated with your bum touching your heels. And relax the head down. Walking our hands back to center and taking them through to the right hand side. Reaching as far forward as we can, but staying in child's pose. Walking our hands back to center now, coming up onto our hands and knees, stepping the knees inwards. We're going to walk the hands forward on our fingertips, hips stay stacked over knees and arching through the spine. Aiming to get the chest through to the floor, but the bottom up in the air for our puppy pose. Take an inhale, arch the spine, and exhale, push through. Inhale, little arch of the spine, and exhale, push through. Last one, inhale, arching through the spine, and exhale, sinking the chest through, really trying to push that chest through to the floor. Walking our hands back, hands stacked under shoulders, moving into some cat-cows. So with me, if you're ready, inhale, looking to the sky. Exhale, pushing through the floor, arching the spine, chin tucked in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, pushing through away. Inhale, look up. Exhale, pushing away. Taking a moment here to do some cat-cow variations as you need. You may wish to walk around your hands and release off your wrists, because we're going to be doing a lot on our hands again today. You may wish to release the hips, doing some figure eights in the hips, trying to stretch all the side body with some twists, pushing the hips up, elongating the neck, just move in a way that feels comfortable and what your body is asking for you today. And when you're ready, lowering down, coming to lower our belly to the floor, taking an inhale to our upward facing dog. Shoulders nice and relaxed, neck long, flipping the feet, hips through to the sky, pushing through to our first downward facing dog. You may wish to pedal out the feet here and just move again as your body feels it needs to release off your body this morning. Going to add in some knee bends, so inhale, bending the knee, exhale, straighten the knee. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Really sink deep through the upper back. Exhale, straighten. 2 more. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Last one. Bend those knees. And exhale, straighten. Pedaling out the feet. Looking to the front of your mat, walk, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Taking a moment here just to take our feet slightly wider, hugging our elbows and just coming into our ragdoll, swaying from side to side. Inhale, swooping the arms up to the sky, palms together, look to your hands. Exhale, lowering your hands through to your heart space. Opening our hands through into Tadasana. Taking a moment here to relax the shoulders down, open the palms to face forward, feet shoulder width apart, grounding through the heels. Notice your heart rate and your breathing, and if your body is now slightly warmer. Inhale, swoop the hands to the sky, palms together. Exhale through, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step into plank. Lowering through for chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Flipping the feet, leading with the hips, exhale through to downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet as you wish. Inhale, walk, step or hop to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swooping the arms up to the sky, palms together. Exhale through to your heart space. We're going to repeat that again a bit quicker. Inhale, swooping the hands to the sky, palms together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping back into plank. Lowering through to chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale into upward facing dog. Flipping the feet, hips to sky, pushing through. Exhale through to downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet as you wish, taking a moment here as you need. Walk, step or hop to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swooping the hands to sky. Palms together, look to your hands. Lowering through to hands to heart space. Taking a moment here in Tadasana, taking the feet wide, noticing our breathing rate. And taking some big inhales and exhales. Inhale and exhale. Increasing the intensity now to repeat this again. Inhale, hands through to the sky. Exhale, fold. Keep the speed with me. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step through into plank, holding plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're now going to lower through chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay onto your belly, push through and lift up the chest through to upward facing dog. Point elbows through forwards, shoulders nice and relaxed. Flip the feet, hips to sky, push through to downward facing dog. Walk, step or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swooping the hands to sky, palms together, look at your palms, and lowering through to the heart space. One more time at this pace. Swooping the arms up to the sky, palms together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back, extended spine. Exhale, fold. Stepping into plank, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, come through to upward facing dog, shoulders relaxed, neck long, look up. Flipping the feet, hips to sky, push through to downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet as you wish. Walk, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, extended spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big swoop in the arms up to the sky, palms together, look at your palms. Exhale, lowering into your heart space. Taking a moment here for 3 big breaths. Large inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale, swooping the arms to the sky, sinking deep into Uttanasana, chair pose. Holding strong legs and exhale, fold. Stepping back into plank, lowering through our chaturanga. Inhale, flipping the feet, pushing through to the sky. Exhale through to downward facing dog. With our right leg, lifting it up and stepping it forward. Inhale, swooping the arms to the sky, come up into warrior 1. Try sink deep in that front leg, fire up the front leg, knee at 90 degrees. Turning the foot, back foot full stability. Lowering our hands through to the floor, stepping back in through to downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up to the sky, stepping through to our warrior 1 on the left leg. Stay low, sink deep, swivel the back foot for stability. Try and get the knee at 90 degrees, make sure the knee isn't drifting inwards. And and lowering the hands back to the floor, stepping back, pushing through to downward facing dog. Walk, step or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swooping the hands to the sky, sinking deep into our chair pose. Tuck the pelvis in. And rise. Lowering the hands down through to Tadasana. We're going to do that one more time, again with a bit more pace. And we're going to add in a few extra bits now. Okay, if you're with me and ready, big inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, sinking deep into chair pose. Tucking the pelvis in, seeing how low you can lower. And exhale, fold. Stepping back into plank, lowering through our chaturanga into upward facing dog. Flipping the feet, pushing through, hips to sky, exhale through to downward facing dog. Right leg up in the air, stepping through to warrior one. Inhale, swoop the arms to the sky. And now we're going to exhale, open into warrior two. See if you can really reach forward and create more depth and fire in that front leg. Placing the hands back down, stepping back through into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, taking a moment here if you need. If you're with me, left leg up to the sky, left leg forward. Inhale, swoop the arms up to the sky. Get deep for your warrior one. And exhale, open up through to warrior two. Shoulders nice and relaxed and down, don't be hunched up. Relax and down, really reach forward as much as you can. Build fire in this front leg. Cartwheel the arms back down, stepping back through to downward facing dog. Taking a moment here if you need. Walk, step or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And another exhale, fold. Inhale, swooping the arms up to the sky. Look at your palms, palms together. And exhale, hands through to heart space. Take a moment here to catch your breath. And we're going to do this again, and we're going to further add to our sequence now. Okay. Well done for staying with me. At any time again, always take child's pose. Okay, swooping the arms up to the sky, sinking deep into our Uttanasana again, chair pose. We're now going to hold it to increase our burn for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower exhale, hands to floor. Stepping back into plank, lowering through our chaturanga, completing our vinyasa flow with upward facing dog, flipping the feet, hips to sky, downward facing dog. Lifting our right leg up in the air, stepping it through to warrior one. Inhale, swoop the arms to the sky, strong front leg. And exhale, open into warrior two. Inhale, we're now adding reverse warrior. Feel the stretch. And exhale, firing up the front leg, straightening the front leg, coming through into our Trikonasana. One of my favorite poses. You may wish to grab onto your leg if you're struggling to reach, or you can try sink deeper. And then rolling the hands back to the floor, stepping back into downward facing dog. Repeating now on the other side. So left leg up in the air, stepping forward to our warrior one. Inhale, swoop the arms up to the sky, pivot the back leg. Try sink nice and deep. Exhale, opening up into warrior two. Really try get that back arm all the way around. Have a look where it might be so it's in line with your back leg. Sink deep, shoulders relaxed, and reverse the warrior. Straightening the front leg, pivoting like a cartwheel, sliding that front arm down, coming through into Trikonasana. Try and get that hand stacked over the shoulder and really twist the heart space open. Look up to your hand if you can. Bending the front leg, placing the hands back down, stepping back into downward facing dog. Walk, step or hop to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the arms to the sky, palms together. Exhale, bring hands through to heart space. Really good. One more time with a little bit more speed and an option to add in half moon. Inhale, swoop the arms to the sky, sinking deep into chair pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold. Stepping back into plank, completing our vinyasa flow, or otherwise meet me in downward facing dog. Flipping the feet, pushing through to downward facing dog if you're not already there. Lifting the right leg to the sky, stepping forward, big inhale through to warrior 1. Pivot that back foot for stability, try sink deep, and exhale through to warrior 2. Inhale, coming into our reverse warrior, and exhale, straightening the front leg, coming through to Trikonasana. If you're struggling with stability, maybe look at the floor, but if you're ready for the challenge, looking up nice and high, find your drishti in your finger. Option now to bend the front leg, take a step, and come into our half moon pose. So it's a challenging pose, but if you're ready for the challenge, feel free to give it a go. Again, easier to look down, but if you want an extra challenge, look up to your hand, squeeze the glutes to strengthen that floating leg and get it higher. Placing the hands back to the floor, stepping back through to downward facing dog. Well done to those that tried half moon with me. It is a challenging one, but with practice it gets better. Lifting the left leg up to the sky, stepping it through. Inhale, large inhale up to warrior 1. Opening through to warrior 2. Inhale, swooping back to reverse warrior. And exhale, straightening the front leg, sliding the front arm down through to the floor for Trikonasana. Option again here to try half moon with me. If so, we're going to bend that front leg, fire it up. Just take a step back so you can see. Fire it up, reaching for the floor should you need. Find your balance, and if you can, come onto a finger till eventually no hand at all. And again, option to challenge yourself and whoop, and look up. I'm definitely weaker on this side. Brilliant stuff. Cartwheel the arms back down, stepping back through to downward facing dog. Look to the front of your mat, hop, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, take a moment here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up to the sky, bringing them through to heart space. Well done. Building up a bit of a sweat. This is really good. Taking a moment here, you may wish to relax your hands down either side. Okay, coming into another flow. I hope you're ready with me. Just as always, go and listen to your body, work at your own pace. But if you're enjoying the pace of this, that's great. Okay. A few more moments here to catch our breath. Okay. Swooping the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping into plank, completing your vinyasa flow, or otherwise meeting us in downward facing dog. Rolling the spine forwards, get those shoulders stacked over the hands, in onto our plank. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting the right hand up to the sky, coming into our side plank. Keep those hips nice and strong high, don't let them sink. And we're going to take 5 curls in, so reaching in and out. in, and out. In and out. 2 more. Adding breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach round. Exhale, nice and tall. Bringing the hand back to the floor, going straight into the other side now. Keep that shoulder stacked over your hand, reaching up tall with the left side. Hips nice and high. And again, inhale, turning in. Exhale, reaching up nice and tall. 5 again on this side. That's 2. That's 3. Option on the knees here if this is too much for you. 4. Last one. 5. Coming up tall, hips strong. Lowering the hands to the floor. Option to complete a vinyasa, or meet in downward dog, or take a moment in child's pose. Really good stuff. Rocking side to side, release those hips. For those in downward dog, again, option to pedal out the feet. Okay, lifting the right leg up to the sky for our 3-legged dog and doing some hip circles now. Then aiming to get the hips stacked. Feeling the stretch along the side body, and if you feel comfortable and it's in your practice, lowering slowly into our wild thing. Exhale, lowering to our bottom, reaching to our back foot. We're going to add some half circles here. So from this position, we're going to inhale, raise nice and tall, and exhale, lower, reaching to that back leg. Inhale, reaching nice and tall. Exhale, lower through to that back leg. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, through to the back leg. Last one, inhale, reaching nice and tall. And if you feel strong and ready, pushing back through to our 3-legged dog. And stepping forward into our low crescent lunge. Arms up through to the sky. Ready for another challenge? We're going to strengthen this back leg and all the back hip flexors here. You can place your hands down for extra stability or keep them up. We're going to flip the feet and we're going to do 5 pulses. If this is too much for you, you can just stay in this stretching, resting pose. But if you're with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really good. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Lowering hands to floor. And then we're going to swoop up tall to our high crescent lunge. Try to find your stability. Legs will be burning at this point. Next challenge is coming through and forward. Hands can either be in palms together or upright or aeroplane. But we're going to come through into our warrior 3. From warrior 3, we're going to bring that left knee through to the chest, nice and strong. Turn the foot so it's on the opposite knee, palms together, and folding through to standing pigeon. Feeling the stretch in the glutes. Really good option here if you'd like the extra challenge. Interlace the hands and try fold it back and down. Demands a lot more ankle stability and balance. Another option is to see if you'd like to sink deeper for the glutes by bending that standing leg. Coming up nice and tall, freeing up the leg, knee to chest, and lowering back down to the floor. Big inhale, and exhale all the way down. Inhale, and exhale down. One more, I'm afraid. Inhale up, and exhale down. Really good. Taking a moment here, wiggling out the legs and the feet in our fold. Rising through up, coming back into Tadasana, arms open. Taking a moment here, inhale, up, exhale, fold. Stepping back into plank, completing a vinyasa flow if you wish, otherwise meeting me in downward facing dog. Flip the feet, heels to sky, downward facing dog. Now lifting our left leg up to the sky, and completing some hip circles here. Big hip circles. And aiming to get the hips stacked. Stretching all of that left side body. And if you feel ready and comfortable, slowly lowering, flipping down into our upward facing dog. So, what am I saying? Into our wild thing. Lowering through, exhale, reaching around, repeating this on the other side. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, lowering through, inhale, reaching up, exhale, reaching through. Doesn't matter if you're here, see where you can get to. Main thing in this is opening up the spine and increasing our mobility through the spine and stability in the shoulder. Two more. Inhale, lift up, reach nice and tall. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, nice and tall, stretch open, and lowering the hands round, flipping back through to three-legged dog, and bringing it forward, coming into our low crescent lunge. And breathe. Moving on to our next challenge in this position. If this is too much and you would like to just stretch, that's absolutely fine, but if you're with me for that extra challenge, that's great. Hands can either be on the hips or up, or for stability on the floor. If you're with me, we're going to flip the feet and create some pulses for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for that quad burn for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Taking a moment here, stretching it forwards. And we're going to take a breath, fire up that front leg, and come through into our high crescent lunge. From our high crescent lunge, we're going to bring this back leg through to our chest. So for stability, if you can, if you haven't burnt out, from high crescent lunge, taking that foot up, knee to chest, exhale, taking it back, opening up the arms should you wish, coming into warrior 3. Bringing the knee back through to the chest, placing the right foot onto the onto the opposite leg, on the left knee, palms together should you wish. We're guiding ourselves down into standing pigeon. Options again here to sink deeper by bending that standing leg, or options to improve your ankle stability by interlacing the hands and trying to rely solely on that ankle stability to balance. Slowly bringing yourself back up, release the leg and lower. Really, really good. Well done. Taking a moment to breathe, catch our breath. Inhale, sweeping the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, stepping into plank. Returning to our side planks. Lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're not going to the curl this time, we're going straight back to plank and going through to the opposite side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering back down, chaturanga to upward facing dog. Flipping through to downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up to the sky. Stepping it forward to meet our right hands, coming into lizard pose. From this position you may wish to drop the back leg and relax, and you may wish to drop the right knee out to the side to further open up your hips. Taking your right hand up and twist. You may wish to push the knee out or just hold it here. Continuing the circular motion, reach for the back foot and add in a hip flexor stretch. This is burning my hip flexor as we speak. My hip flexors are very tight. They have been worked in that sequence, but in other ways as well. So just do what you can, pulling it up, keeping that pelvis nice and low before you think to add bringing the foot back. I'd rather you sink deep than return and then just do this. So stay low and then add a little bit of overpressure with the back foot. Lowering down, hands to the floor. Taking a moment here, little wiggles in the outside hip. We're now going to step the back foot forwards and come into our Malasana pose. You may wish to add a block to sit on if this is too much, or roll up the backs of your roll up your mat and sit for the backs of your heels to reduce the pressure on your ankles. So there's a few ways we can adapt our Malasana pose to be more comfortable. Extending through straight spine as we need, and pushing the elbows with the knees nice and wide. And then just adding in some rocking from side to side. So you can let your heels lift for this as we open up the hips. Placing the hands to the floor, bringing yourself into stillness. Exhale, pushing up nice and tall. And then we're going to place our hands under our feet and then rock our feet from side to side to massage out the hands in our gorilla pose. If this is too much for you, you may just wish to hold the backs of your legs or just come into a ragdoll variation. Releasing the hands nice and gently, rolling up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming up nice and tall, opening up the hands to face forwards. We're now going to step the right foot back, lower our hands to the floor and come straight into lizard pose on the left hand side. Dropping that knee outwards again to increase the openness of our hips. And again, back knee rested down. You may wish to push or just hold up a nice twist. Keeping the pelvis sunken down is the key. And when you're ready, reaching round for that back foot. Try again, sink. Ooh. Sink nice and low as you can. Better to be lower, and this is an extra that shorten your range and come out of it. So sink deep if you can. Cartwheeling the arm back to the floor, stepping through up to Malasana again, and palms together. Rocking side to side. This time we're going to add half circles in. So with your right arm we're going to inhale and open, and exhale, close. Left arm, inhale, open, twist up, and exhale back to center. Inhale, open. Try not to let your knees drift inwards. Stay strong in your squat. And lower. Inhale, open. Again, stay strong. Don't let the knees drift in. Stay open. And lower. One more big swoop. Inhale. And exhale. Big inhale for the left arm. And exhale. Taking a moment here. From this position, taking your hands behind you. See if you can walk your feet inwards. Lower your bottom to the floor. Hug your knees. And then we're going to slowly roll our backs down, hugging the knees to the chest, taking our arms out wide, lowering the feet down, and rolling the legs from side to side. Let your heart rate lower and your breathing, notice it coming to slow down. Lifting our right leg in the air, placing it onto the left knee, and then rolling to the right hand side. Feel the stretch all along the side body, and how your right foot is trying to anchor down this left leg to increase that stretch. Coming back to center. Left foot onto right knee now. Use it to pull the right knee down over to the left side. Focus on letting go of any tension in your body. Notice where you're holding your muscles and guarding. If a leg is lifted, if a shoulder is elevated, aiming to let it all go. Bringing your legs back to center. Taking a moment here to practice any resting poses of your choice that you feel your body might need. So that might be grabbing the ankles and coming through into a happy baby pose. It might be taking the legs over and resting in plow pose. Or you may feel ready to just go straight into our last pose of Shavasana. So extending your arms and legs out, palms to the sky, focusing on our breath. Notice your belly rising as you inhale and your belly sink as you exhale. Letting each part of your body that's touching the ground sink deeper and feel heavier. Notice if you're lifting your head ever so slightly and focus on letting go. Let the head sink deep into the ground. Notice if you're frowning or squinting with your eyes or any face muscles overworking, and focus on exhaling and letting go. Let your feet drop naturally to either side. Letting go of any muscular tension. Taking the time to be grateful for this present moment. Taking the time to be proud for showing up for yourself today. Taking the time to be grateful for your health and the abundance of movement that you have. Gently returning movement to our bodies now, so wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, maybe rolling the neck from side to side. And only as you feel ready, walk your feet back up close to you and roll your body to one side. As you feel ready, slowly raising yourself up into a seated position. Keeping those eyes closed as you wish. Take a moment to warm up your hands, rubbing them together. Covering your eyes. Take a couple of blinks and let yourself open your eyes and take your hands away. Thank you all for joining me for this practice today. I hope it helped improve your strength, your mobility, took you through a journey of feeling energized and hopefully now feeling nice and relaxed. Stay tuned for more yoga videos. As I always say, I appreciate any feedback and I love to hear what my viewers are thinking about my yoga practice that I'm offering. And I'll see you in the next video. Namaste. My dog's just fallen off the sofa. Molly! I don't know how that happened. Maybe my dog was, I was going to say put to sleep, but that would sound wrong. Are you okay, Molly? Come here. Oh, she's sulking. She must have, relaxed so much in that yoga. She's drifted off and she's fallen off the armchair. Come here. She's probably banged and hurt her head. Well, she didn't actually disturb the yoga practice today, so she's actually a very needy dog. Look, she just now made herself comfortable and like, okay, I'll sit on your lap right here.